The Team Go Rocket takeover has begun, which means Giovanni now has Shadow Kyogre, and luckily for me, I have a Super Rocket Radar right now, and for some reason, my balloon hasn't come in yet. It is officially 12. If we go here real quick and then pop our way down, it should say, yes, we have Shadow Ho-Oh and everything like that. We have the Taken Treasures event, so we should get a balloon hopefully soon, though I might have to reset the game. Never mind, there it is, swooping down, and this should be Giovanni, and he should have a Kyogre. So, let me find a place to put you guys down, and let's fight him. But before I fight him, you might be a little curious as to how I have a Super Rocket Radar so quickly, and that's because I never completed the showdown in the shadows. This was the last time Team Go Rocket took over. I just never actually defeated him. I've already found him, and I've battled him once, but obviously I never defeated him. So with that being said, let's actually defeat him, and let's get that Shadow Kyogre, because honestly, I would much rather a Shadow Kyogre than a Shadow Regigigas. And the best part is, this happened at 12 a.m., which is a good thing that they did that. Because sometimes in the past, they've made this event go live at like 10 a.m., which means that the Rocket leaders already spawned in and they have their old stuff. And that also includes Giovanni, so it's good that they did it at 12 a.m. before even Giovanni or the leaders show up at stops. But anyways, this is the team I'm going to be using here. We have a Kartana, a Lucario, and a Raikou. And honestly, this should do it just fine, so let's fight him, and I'm hoping that he will actually have the Kyogre. There's always a chance that there's a glitch and it's going to be Regigigas, but I have a feeling that it's going to be right. But what we're going to do here is we're going to immediately switch out into our Lucario, and luckily, he does not have Scratch. Scratch is one of the worst things he has. I think this one is Pursuit or Feint Attack. Actually, I think it's Feint Attack. But anyways, we're just going to let this go through because Giovanni always shields the first two moves, just like the Rocket leaders. And there's the power-up punch into the shield. Let's just do another one real quick so we can get rid of all the shields. And it's also good to use these charge moves because it gives them a 3-second delay every time you throw one. And also they have a delay every time they throw a charge move. But it looks like the middle Pokemon is going to be a Rhyperior. Unfortunately, I did not bring the right one. Uh-oh, oh god. Well, so this is fine. My Lucario's going away, but this is fine. Unfortunately, I didn't bring the Lucario with Aura Sphere, but we're gonna do a decent amount of damage. We're not gonna do enough to take him out before he takes us out with the Mud Slap. There it is. But this, again, like I said, was good because we have Kartana, and Kartana can deal with this. He also could have Kingler in the middle, but yes, he has the Shadow Kyogre, which is so cool. And the best part is, it only has Waterfall, and I have gotten rid of all of his shields, so I can quickly use a Leaf Blade right here. And it looks like they fixed the animation on it, which is really great. It used to have a whole bunch of like the squares of leaves, like it was glitched for a while, but it looks like they finally fixed that, which is nice. And just like that, we brought down Giovanni like it was literally nothing. And it took me under 2 minutes to take him out. So we get 5,000 Stardust, 8 Max Potions, we're gonna get 4 Max Revives, and we might have even gotten some things I didn't even notice. But now it is time to get a Shadow Kyogre, and I am very excited about it, so hopefully we'll get ourselves a decent one. Here is Shadow Kyogre, and we got an 897. That's not bad, actually. It's not amazing. I believe what you want to get is a 927, so this is technically 30 off the hundo, but it could have been a lot worse. So let's just throw the ball and hit it. There we go, and we should get it. I do believe that Shadow Legendaries from Giovanni are insta-catches, and they are, so we did get ourselves a nice 6 candies, or maybe 7 candies, actually. Yeah, no, 7 candies and 3 XLs, which is great. And this was also the first catch of the day, but look at that. Shadow Kyogre, super cool looking. Let's just see how good it is. It is, yeah, not exactly the best. It is a 8, 11, 15. All things considered, it could have been far worse, though I was hoping that it would have been a little bit better, mostly due to PvP. And also, this is the #1 water type in Pokemon Go right now, minus Primal Kyogre. That's the only thing that beats it, really. And obviously, you can't Primal this thing, and it is worth having quite a few of them, though in the future, we may have them in Shadow Raids. In fact, I'm pretty sure we're guaranteed to have them at some point in the future. We just don't know exactly when. Especially since we're only on Ho-Oh officially now, technically, and we still have all of the beasts to go through, plus Latios, Latias, the Regis, Regigigas even. I don't think we're gonna see this in raids for quite some time, but definitely go for it. Get as many of them as you can. If you have 1 or more Super Rocket Radars, I highly suggest you use them on them. I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet, because I feel like we're gonna get Groudon after this and then Rayquaza, and I'd rather have 2 Shadow Rayquazas, or at least the attempt of a good one. But nonetheless, this is not a bad Pokemon. Not so much for PvP, unfortunately. I was really hoping for a good one for Master League, just because it would have been a very spicy thing to throw in, because Kyogre already is a pretty nasty force to deal with, but then with a 20% attack boost, that would have been even better. But one thing I will do, though, is I will go to items, and then I will go to a charge TM, and I will remove Frustration from him, because you can do that now. And now it has Waterfall and Surf. But the best moveset to have on him is Waterfall and Origin Pulse. So if you get a really good one, and I mean, I don't even care if it's like an 11, 11, 11, I would highly suggest you maxing it out, especially because it's better than than a 100% normal Kyogre. If you were to somehow get a 000 of this, which is impossible, but if you did get it, it does actually outperform a Hundo Kyogre. So yeah, that's Shadow Kyogre in Pokemon Go. Let me know in the comments down below if you got yours yet and what IVs you got on it. Now, before we wrap up the video, there's one thing I want to talk to you guys about, and that is Shiny Nimble has apparently possibly been accidentally released into the game. Or possibly it could be on purpose, but we never had any announcement of it. But as you can see from this Twitter post right here from the PokeGo Hunter, they have 2 pictures, and they're not the only ones that are showing this off. There's been a lot of people showing it off on Twitter, like there's a lot of reports of it. But there seems to only be 2 pictures of them, and it looks like these 2 right here are the ones. So we have this 237 one from Japan, and then another one from presumably New Zealand, seeing that this is the new background. By the way, absolutely love that they're doing the new backgrounds. But the fact of the matter is we do have 2 of them reported, so I don't believe it's faked or anything like that, but this could have been a mistake. But as the PokeGo Hunter put in their report here, apparently defeat 2 Team Go Rocket Grunts is a quest for this thing. And if it is actually supposed to be shiny and it was like a surprise or something like that, that's amazing, because not only is it in the research, but they are boosted in the researches. Because everything in researches during this event right now should be boosted, or at least the event researches. So yeah, if you want to get yourself a Golden Nimble, I'd say go for it. I mean, it looks really good, and when it evolves into low kicks, it looks exactly the same. So if you want it, go for it, man. Like, I'm definitely gonna go for them, as long as it's not confirmed later on that they turned it off. There's a high possibility they might do that. You know, I was just about to wrap up the video, and I just realized I never claimed page 4 or 5, so let's do that. Let's get those Hypers, let's get those Ultra Balls, and the Max Revives. I definitely need those. I've been using those a lot. And it looks like we're getting an encounter here, so that's cool. 3,000 Stardust, we're gonna be getting ourselves 3,000 XP, and an encounter with a... Ooh, oh, that's the Gengar with the costume from like forever ago. Pity it wasn't a shiny or anything like that, but really cool to see it. I did not expect to see that, not gonna lie. Let's see how good a 1210 is. It is 13, 13, 13. Too bad you can't purify these. And what are we gonna have to do for the final page? It looks like we might actually have to do some stuff. Oh no, we don't have to do anything at all. It's already completed for us. Well, let's just claim all of this Stardust, shall we? And I can't seem to complete this. That's not great. Let me refresh the game. Maybe it'll work better. Happy to say a refresh fixed it. Let's claim it, and then we'll be able to get our hands on the next Giovanni research, yada yada. Well, at least hopefully I'll be able to do that, because it's not showing up here. Maybe I have to refresh one more time. Well, unfortunately, I am not seeing it at all in here, so I don't know what's going on. It looks like there seems to be some sort of visual bug. When I do this and then this, it does bring the stuff back, or at least it brought the other one back, but it didn't bring this one back. I don't know what's going on right now, but I'm sure it'll get fixed in a little bit. Anyways, don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below. Again, how was your Shadow Kyogre? And also, if you got a shiny Nimble, let me know. That means they might have actually meant to turn this on, which would have been really cool. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.